Alright, so this video starts a series of electoral analyses of the 50 states. We will go through all 50 states and their electoral history since 1980 at the presidential level. We start here in Delaware. We will go in order of the state's entry into the Union. We start here in 1980, in which Ronald Reagan narrowly defeated Jimmy Carter by about 2.5 percentage points. Delaware sort of on the cusp of being the Northeast and the South. It has a slave history, has a black population above 20%. However, is still a very wealthy state, especially in the suburbs, and the southern portions of it tend to lean Republican compared to the northern portion. However, in 1980, all three counties were won by Ronald Reagan, albeit by narrow margins, I assume, if he only won the state at whole by 2.5%. So, really nothing else to say there. Move on to 1984. I assume, yeah, Reagan won. Reagan won Delaware by 20 points in this. So 1980 and 1984, not really much to talk about. It's kind of classic Reagan dominance. And 1988, George H.W. Bush won it by about 12 points over Dukakis and won all three counties as well. Now we get into the Bill Clinton era, which I assume will make at least, all three counties went for Bill Clinton here, as he won the state at large by 8 percentage points. Ross Perot did fairly well here. This is one of the few states where he got at least 20% of the vote. So this was definitely a good state for Ross Perot. As well as Bill Clinton, as he won the state. And in 1996, Bill Clinton won the state again, this time by an even wider margin, and winning all three counties by a pretty decent margin. He won the state at large by 15 points against Bob Dole, and Ross Perot still got 10% of the vote. In 2000, Al Gore, I believe, won the state by 13 points. And this is where we sort of start to see the formation of Delaware's current political or geopolitical. I don't know, I can look at the individual county results, so we'll take a look at this. So we have Newcastle County, this is the north, this is Wilmington, this is the Philadelphia suburbs. Gore won this county by 23 points. Then we go down here to Kent County. This is where Dover, the capital, is. Bush won this by 2 points. And Bush won the southernmost county, Sussex County, by 8 points. So we start to see a progressively more conservative state the further south you go, and a progressively more liberal state the further north, the closer you get to Philadelphia. Then we move on to 2004, which would see John Kerry winning the state, albeit by a lesser margin than Al Gore won it by. Kerry wins by 8. The counties go the same way. Kerry wins Newcastle by 22, roughly the same as Gore won it. But Bush expanded his margins from a 2-point win in Kent County to a 14-point win in Kent County, as well as winning Sussex County by 22, wow, compared to the 8 that he won it by in the previous election. So the southern two counties trended red by 14 percentage points. Pretty significant. Here we go down to 2008. I'm going to assume Obama won Kent County as well as... Yes, he did. So Barack Obama won Kent County here by 10 points over John McCain. I won Newcastle by 40. Jeez. And Sussex, McCain only won by 8. But again, we see the continuation of Sussex is the most conservative, Newcastle the most liberal, and Kent being sort of in the middle. And we see this again in 2012, where Kent County goes to Obama by a narrower margin, only gets it by 5 points here, while winning Newcastle by 34 percentage points. And Romney wins Sussex by 13 compared to McCain's 8. And then we get all the way to this year, which I will go to the New York Times results. Or, no, this is CNN results. See, do we have exit poll? No, we don't have exit polls. All right. Hillary Clinton won the state at large by 12.5 percentage points. And we see this little map here, kind of looks like a 4th of July popsicle. We have Newcastle going to Clinton by 30 percentage points. Pretty significant. However, Trump won Kent County by 5 points. Similar margin to what Bush won it by. It appears the 2016 presidential election in Delaware went roughly the same as the 2000 presidential election. A similar statewide margin, around 13 points. A solid Democrat victory in Newcastle, and a narrow Republican victory in Kent, as well as a solid Republican victory in Sussex. And speaking of Sussex, Trump won that by 22 percentage points. So now looking forward, Delaware could become more competitive as we go on, considering that it has been trending away from the Democrats recently. Clinton only won by 12.5 compared to Obama, who won it by 19. So, although Joe Biden will stunt this trend, any other candidate, it's possible that this would be moving into only the likely Democrat column, maybe even the lean Democrat column as we head into 2024 and 2028. As I already showed in my 2024 prediction, John James would get it within a lean margin, just because of his appeal to inner city voters in Wilmington. And that is it.